Hello, one and all. This is Luckless LoveLinks, and welcome to Convoy. Convoy is described from their Steam page as a tactical roguelike-like inspired by Mad Max and FTL, in which you cross a wasteland in search of parts for your broken ship. I really liked FTL. I really like jumping into these roguelikes every once in a while just to explore what mechanics they've come up with, to see what they've changed about the formula, and also to see what kind of world they've created. And I'd like to thank Convoy Games and Indietopia for providing me with a PS4 copy to play with all of you. That's the other thing is, usually I'd play a game like this on PC, so it's going to be interesting to see how they've adapted an interface that might normally be designed for PC for a console. I always like to do that. So let's jump in. I've already done the tutorial just to get a sense for how the game plays. So let's jump into a new game. So we've got car selection. Basically, this big vehicle in the center there, the top center, that's what you're trying to protect. And you've got these vehicles on the side that will fight against enemies that you can upgrade and stuff like that. And your MCV, the big vehicle in the middle, that has like special weapons like this EMP blaster that has different abilities. So in this case, it can stun an enemy for 6 seconds. I guess I don't have a choice. I have to start with, so much like FTL, there's different, in FTL you can pick different ship configurations. It looks like you could start with different cars. So we've got the Loacal and the Orb, or Loacal. So it's got 850 HP, evasion 5%, AP is 45. I think that's armor points, 45 or 45%. Not sure what D is yet. I mean, I only did the tutorial, which is pretty basic, so I don't really know what all this stuff means yet. It says the Bobcat Mark II is a versatile vehicle capable of defending itself in any situation. Its only weakness is the lack of a utility mount. Okay, and then the Orb looks like it's exactly the same. Yeah, it's a Bobcat. The Bobcat AE solves the problem of the original Mark II. I see, so it's an AE instead of a Mark II, by sacrificing a weapon mount in favor of a utility mount. I see. Oh, can I change them up? Oh, neat. You can change the names, I guess. Can you, I wonder if I can edit the names as well. That would be pretty neat. Oh, we could see the weapons too. So this has a light machine gun, 7 DPS, 2 HP damage, no armor point damage, shots 12. Reload 1 second. Basic machine gun, effective against all unit types. And we don't have anything else mounted. So there's points where we'll be able to shop for new things. And then this has a cannon, 60mm, DPS 7. That does some armor DPS. And it's got 1 shot. Reload 4 seconds. Takes a while to reload. High damage, long reload, effective against armored targets. That'd be really cool if we could rename the units, but it doesn't seem like we can. Okay, car selection. Mad Max and Pale Polly. All right, let's try this out. I have a feeling, oh, and you could change your MCV as well. Oh, that's neat. I have a feeling I'm gonna suck. Sakura. Should we change the name? Random task. Okay, I like random task. Let's go with that name. Game difficulty, easy, normal, or hard. No pause, no warnings. I'm gonna go normal. It looks like we start with less fuel and less scrap, or whatever it's called in this game. No pause, no warnings. Since they're not on by default, let's just go with these settings. Let's begin. You guys will see what the combat's kind of like. So we've got HP and armor points in the top left for Mad Max and Pale Polly. Random task as well. That's the same thing. And you see when I hit up, I'm selecting random tasks special weapon, which is the EMP gun. Looks like we need to open up the map to begin with. Welcome to Convoy. It says main objectives. So we're trying to, the game starts off with our ship crashing on this world, and our main objective is to basically get the the ship fixed, so I guess so that we could take off, I suppose. So we need to get a compression coil, flux capacitor, hyperdrive stabilizers, multi-cellulosis infused ethanol. I guess that's for fuel. Side objectives, points of interest. Spaceship Mercury, nearest camp. Can I go up? No. Okay. What's that in the bottom? Raiders, TORVAK, privateers. So those are different factions. It says factions are strong. I don't know what that stuff is in the bottom right. Let's continue. After enduring an unexpected solar flare, your spaceship was forced to make an emergency landing on the planet Omek Prime due to critical damage to its primary systems. The captain has ordered you to traverse the planet in search of replacement parts. Obtaining these will allow the spaceship to continue its mission. I'm going to keep reading because this is my first time doing this. The captain wants you to collect the following parts and bring them to the spaceship. We've already read that. Omek Prime is a world filled with danger. 3 factions fight for control of the planet. They are the privateers, the raiders, and the TORVAK. I don't know what that stands for. Managing to survive in this harsh world where most arguments are settled with violence is key to your success. I want to know about the factions. TORVAK are a tech cult that rose after AI made their first replicator facility. They praise tech above all else, seeking to imitate what they admire in actual AI. They seek technological advancement in everything they do, exterminating everything and everyone that stands in the way of their perceived best course of action. Their vehicles usually have a balanced mix between weapon and utility slots. Whilst their light units are quite fast, their bigger ones trade speed for bulky armor. They are recognizable on the map by their blue color. That's cool. Okay, so we know a little bit more about the different factions, so when we encounter them, we know what to expect. The privateers used to work as bounty hunters, working under a letter of marque for the sprawling, now fallen Landinar Empire. They were given the right to enforce law on Omek Prime. Interesting. The heat and behavior of other factions has caused them to lose track of their initial goals. Okay, and to resort to adhering to the pirate law of the Seven Seas back on planet Old Earth. Planet Old Earth. They are obsessed by wealth and frequently try to bully travelers into handing over their valuables. Privateer vehicles tend to be composed of whatever they manage to pillage. This is why they are often spotted sporting TORVAK shield generators and other equipment. Their vehicles tend to be slower though. They're recognizable on the map by their green color. What about the Raiders? The Raiders are people that got infected with a xeno microorganism after the breach of quarantine station Dimir. It enhanced their senses and capabilities, both physically as well as mentally, but caused them to behave erratically. They delight in the suffering of others, often attacking travelers simply for the pleasure of combat. Raiders favor vehicles with loads of weapons. They tend to forego utility slots in favor of more weapon slots. This makes most of their vehicles glass cannons that need to be destroyed before they get any serious damage in. Sounds like the way that I will probably be building my my cars, so maybe I'm a raider. We'll see. What about the objectives? Compression coil is a device necessary to run the main engine. I don't really care what this stuff is. Let's go. Oh, I see. I'm actually driving around. I guess we'll go along the road. Oh, I see. We're going into TORVAK territory. Presumably that's one of our objectives over there. It looks like a strange TORVAK beacon is emitting the radio signal. TORVAK can't be trusted. Leave or investigate the beacon. Several vehicles approach rapidly. It looks like the TORVAK uses this beacon as a trap. So it looks like we used up 9 fuel doing that. Let's prepare to fight. We don't have any other option. Okay, so we can switch between the vehicles by hitting R1 and L1. And then we can target by hitting X. Oh, and we need to move closer though. Maybe I should be focusing one at a time. Let's... Oops. I want to lock onto this guy. You can also ram enemies if you want to. Oh, I should probably try to move out of the way of those, eh? This guy's dropping mines on me. Let's move over here then. Okay, we've got a stun. I feel like we're taking a ton of damage. Oh, damn, the mine. See, he keeps moving in to mine me. I'll get closer. Let's keep this guy stunned. There's a lot to keep track of. It kind of feels a little bit more like an RTS. Damn, they're really targeting my main, my random task. Okay, let's drop back. Oh no, I lost the car? Oh no. I didn't even notice that. So you've really got to move your vehicles out of the way, eh? Roger. Pay attention to the environment. Let's go. Oh, yes. Oh, that's neat. They didn't really go over that in the tutorial, that like you have to pay attention to the road because you might smash into something and destroy a car. This is not looking good for us. You find some loot in the wrecks, 12 fuel and 45 scrap. After the fight, one of your engineers suggests taking apart the beacon for parts. With our luck, it's booby-trapped. Let's try it. The beacon was booby-trapped and explodes. One of your vehicles is caught by the blast. Damn is right. Our armor is gone. Wow. This is brutal. So can I... Oh, I see. There's another thing up there. Can I zoom out or anything? No. And what about camping? I guess I can't camp. Let's go to this next area. Whilst driving through the desert, you spot what seems to be a TORVAK mobile science station. Unsurprisingly, it is protected by a large number of TORVAK combat vehicles. They are adapting an offensive formation, daring you to approach. I don't think we're in a position to attack them right now. Let's leave them be. The TORVAK combat vehicles don't seem interested in pursuing your convoy. You safely drive off. Onwards! The signal appears to be a TORVAK propaganda tower. It promises a life of wealth and pleasure for any person who joins, directing them to seek out the nearest checkpoint. Shit. Let's destroy it. All the propaganda inspires you to fire a little faster. The tower is easily destroyed. Roll out. Okay, I need to find like a place. I need to get like... Can I get like a new car? Oh, what's this? Oh, you drive faster. I see. You drive faster on the... camp. That's what we're looking for. You drive way faster on the road, and if you're trying to go through the hills, you go way more slowly. Okay, let's camp here. So this is our, this is our shop. Leave camp, navigate, select car. Repair a car, 5 scrap, 200, because it's 200 HP. Upgrades. Okay. I think I want to repair this car. That's for sure. Once more. I'd like range. I see 20, it'll cost us 10, I guess, to upgrade the range. Mine guard. Oh, that seems really good. I guess that's, yeah, I guess we can upgrade it up to 3 slots. Let's get range. Some armor. How do I cancel? Okay. Range and armor. Let's try that. And what about this? Let's repair our convoy a bit. I guess max it out. Now, return. Shop. What can I buy here? Ballistic computer. Range bonus 100. This computer calculates long distances, targeting vectors, improving a unit's range. Or we can get turbo, gives us a 20 handling bonus. This repurposed jet engine improves the vehicle's handling. Chris Kupka. It's got Shield Mark 3, but no weapons? How much is that? 120. I don't have enough for that. Oh, and this is for fuel. I guess we should buy some fuel. Scrap item here. The place for fun. Yeah, this place seems really fun. Let's buy one more fuel, and then let's take off from here. I feel like I'm not going to make it much further. But whatever, we're healed up, we're fueled up. Let's keep going. Let's keep the search. Whilst driving through the desert, you spot a half-buried metal cylinder. Let's investigate. Inside the cylinder, you find a highly old-fashioned data disk, probably dating from several hundred years ago. Let's take a look. The data disk contains a black and white video showing a suburban family being assisted by robots. A voiceover narrates, "Our Omekian prime way of life, isn't it simply wonderful? Peace, liberty, free hugs and kisses. But what if our future isn't as safe as you thought it was? If you want to secure the safety of your family, seek out your nearest TORVAK representative now. TORVAK, safety through technology." Interesting. There's nothing else in the cylinder that is worth anything, so you decide to get rid of what you found and continue your way. All right, let's roll out. Let's keep following this road. Looks like we're heading into raider territory and privateer territory. Looks like we've hit the edge of the map too. You come across a lone figure standing by the side of the road. He has his arm outstretched and is holding up a thumb. Hitchhiking in these parts, seriously? Let's have a chat. The man explains he is free-minded spirit, soul-searching whilst traveling Omek Prime. He tells you his next destination isn't too far from here and asks for a ride. Shoot him in the head? Very well, hop on. No, can't do. Good luck. Yeah, let's take him. Oops, stay on that road. Let's check this out, I guess. I assume this is where we're gonna be finding our parts. The signal appears to be coming from a large black slab in the middle of the desert. Guess we'll check it out. Your engineers start investigating the large black slab. What are its dimensions? What is it transmitting? Does it have mass? What is it transmitting? Aside from the occasional radio transmission, which caused you to find it in the first place, your engineers discover that it exhibits strong magnetic fields. What are the dimensions? Seems to follow the precise ratio of 1:9. One of your engineers suggests there may be more proportions if we were able to look at it from more than 3 spatial dimensions. Does it have mass? It clearly has mass, easily discovered when one of your engineers tried to topple it. Without proper equipment to measure the mass, the common accepted answer is that its mass is higher than that of air. Suddenly, the slab changes its behavior. It starts emitting a series of sounds, which can be converted to coordinates on Omek Prime. Record that data! Your engineers are hard at work interpreting the large black slab soundscape. It seems to detail the location and composition of a privateer base of operations on Omek Prime. Using this data, you'd easily be able to dispatch it. Okay, add it to the map. The large black slab hasn't finished transmitting information. It keeps emitting various sounds. Record it! Your engineers are hard at work interpreting the large black slab soundscape. Seem to detail location and composition of a raider base. Okay. It remains dormant after this. Your engineers keep trying to extract more information out of it for some time, but it is clearly spent. Let's carry on. Get back to that road. I don't know. I wonder if would have been better for me to cut across. You hear a voice bellowing from your radio. We're gonna cut open your heads and eat your brains! Several raider vehicles move in to engage you. Wow, I'm almost out of fuel. Oh yeah. I guess I'm gonna fight. Oh damn. Oh, look at that range.
Roger.
No, back up, back up. Oh god. No, back off.
Roger.
We probably have the range on this guy, right? Oh, is it gonna move in time?
Rolling.
Okay. Keep moving.
Roger.
Keeping an eye on my EMP so I can use it.
Going east.
Oh shit! Yeah, that guy's almost dead.
Moving out. Roger.
Let's move back so that, Oh shit! Oh, okay, it just does damage, doesn't kill you. I don't think I'm gonna survive much longer, guys.
Roger.
I do dig the music and the style.
Roger.
Oh no, move! Oh, see, that's where the handling comes into.
Moving out.
Becomes useful. Let's keep that stunned. Oh yes! Oh, I see. We want to time the stun so that they'll run into like debris and stuff.
Let's go.
Never really considered that. Oh god.
Exterminate.
Oh, maybe it's gonna hit that.
Roger.
This is actually really fun. I like the combat. It's not like it's not too hard.
Moving.
Oh shit!
Exterminate.
But it's still
Let's go.
there's still like some action to it. You really have to think ahead too. Okay, I don't really know what to do at this point. I guess I need to like stun it. Does it even have weapons? I guess I have to stun it into something. That might do it. Oh, this means that there is a there's something we're gonna run into coming up. There's an obstacle, right? But we can't move. Yeah, we can't move this dude. Okay, maybe that I did it too early. No, that should do it. Well, you find some loot in the wrecks. Looks like your brains are safe for now. Nice. 12 fuel and 30 scrap. Okay. We haven't found any of the parts we're looking for. We have no cars left. Haven't really gotten a ton of scrap. I guess I'll keep going. I mean, this is my first time playing, so it's expected to be difficult. The radio signal appears to be coming from a small settlement. Let's scout the outskirts. You send one of your vehicles, which we don't have, out to scout the outskirts of town. After some time, it reports that the settlement is infested with raiders lurking in ambush. It has managed to avoid detection, however. Let's go. Onwards. Okay. Let's try to find a camp, I guess. Several vehicles are gaining on you from behind. Judging from the black clouds of smoke coming from their exhausts, they are likely to be raiders. We need to outrun them. The raiders keep gaining on you. Supercharge engines! After supercharging your engines, you leave the raiders far behind. Awesome. Okay, I need to find like a camp. Out of fuel. You've broadcasted your emergency signal for some time when you suddenly spot a dust cloud approaching the distance. Open radio channels. Yar, stranded fools ripe for the picking. What do you want? Begging for mercy shan't be working. Offer trade? Bartering, eh? Let's hear it. What are you offering? Parts for fuel. Yes, parts for fuel. Perhaps. We'll offer you 200. Well, I would take it, but I can't. No deal. Ha! Should have never even bothered talking to you dogs. Prepare to die. Hopefully the little fuel you have left will prove sufficient for this fight. Okay, well, this is the end. We're gonna die a slow death. Look, this guy's got this mega shield. So I guess the first mistake that we made was losing our first car by not paying attention to the obstacles. The second mistake we made was, I don't know that we spent like our resources wisely. I think you want more vehicles, although having more vehicles will make it harder to manage. Our stats, our score is 24. That was cool though. I liked it. I think I'd like to load this. I used to do this with Noida. I used to do like a nightly run of this. I think that would be a cool thing to do with this game. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you'd like to see more of this, do like a daily series until we get a good sense of how the game works. This is Luckless Lovelocks signing off for now on Convoy. I'll see you on the next one, and I love you all.